Hello, this is the news introduction podcast of Section 16 Group 4. The group coordinator is Aaron Vogt. The alternate coordinator and group member is Andrea Thompson. With us is Irvin Smith. Also, Jay Steele. Our topic for this discussion is staying ahead of the competition.
With the capacity of Apple/iPad, you can enlarge the screen resolution visual capacity in addition to merge with 4G LTE deprived of the battery life. There is an app on the iPad that allows you to design a project. You can do this with this app. Lets you swiftly give a virtual insight of what you are creating. Architects can develop initial scopes, financial plans, and so on, then email it to your coworkers. Mathboard is an app on the iPad for illustrating, adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing mathematical problems. There can be authority over the span of numerals in addition to assigning a certain time limit for every test on the iPad. This app makes math technology easier and good competition between math books, which is the hard way, and an app which is a more entertaining and interactive way to do math problems that will improve your skills. Apple is creating a superior speakerphone for the iOS device. In the past, iPhones along with the iPad customers were not satisfied with their speakers. Therefore, this may be treated for the future models. Apple has developed up-to-date speakerphones structured for iOS device is to meet the standards of audio as possible in a tiny space.
Hello, my name is Jai Steele, and this is my final group podcast for staying ahead of the competition on the Samsung Galaxy Note. The Samsung Galaxy Note is a huge phone, has a lot of screen area compared to the iPhone 4S or the Galaxy S2 or HTC Evo. This phone is practically a notebook, tablet, iPad type of device, but smaller than both of those, and you can use it as a cell phone. Specifications on it are amazing. You have a network card in it. You can pretty much go anywhere and use this phone. It has 4G speed. It has a 5.3 screen. Is one of the hugest screens on the market for a cell phone. And if you like that, it's okay. If you don't like it, for me, I think it'd be too big. It's not a phone that I would choose to get. But also, it does has its benefits because you can. For me, I'm doing music, so I can put my music on here. I can set my calendar and everything. It'll be easier, and it has a big hard drive, which I think it comes with 32 gigs of space. Also, the battery life on this thing is exceptional. I believe it says it's around 27 hours. There are some cons to it. It has no HDMI connector, which iPads and most tablets do come with, so that you can watch, your movies that you might download to your tablet or your iPad. You can put it onto your HDMI TV and be able to watch those shows. Like I said, this phone is kind of big. It's 178 grams, which is the heaviest cell phone out there compared to other cell phones. And the screen is touchy. You can't do a lot of things that you could do on other cell phones. It's harder to use, I think, because of its size. It also has a low radiation level, which is one of the lowest out there. If you're into looking into those type of things, to me, I didn't even know phones put off radiation. It has 4G capabilities and one of the fastest processors on the market. It has a dual core processor, which I know that the new phone Galaxy S3 has a 4-core processor that they're going to be coming out with. The Samsung Galaxy also has the swipe technology, which most Android phones have. A lot of people like to use them, not me so much. Again, it is 5.3, and I think the biggest cell phone is 4.6. The 8 megapixel camera is pretty good for HD picture taking or video taking. And like I said, my thing is it has a big battery life, and I like that the most out of it. So far, this is my presentation. I like the phone. You might enjoy it. Thank you for listening.
Using technology to be a success in my field of study, which is music production, is very vital. In today's society, the internet reigns supreme, so being able to use different outlets to distribute and share my work is extremely important. The internet is the main technology I would use to access sites and applications like SoundClick, Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, and many more. I will use the internet's capabilities because it reaches a wider audience, and your audience can then reach you at a faster pace. Times have changed from the days of using local post offices as your main source of distribution. Since the internet provides such an open field to play in and get things done for yourself, it also creates opportunity to network and collaborate worldwide, which can really put you ahead of the game. Knowing about different avenues, meaning applications and sites and social networks, can really boost the space between you and your competition. Apple, for example, is a great technological game changer because of the way that they have programmed GarageBand and Logic. These two digital audio workstations allow you to create on the go, as well as send to iTunes for instant playback, and we all know iTunes is another avenue for distribution. I would also use iTunes as an outlet because their traffic is incredible. In these days, internet presence is everything. Internet presence is what posters are all over the city back in the day. You had to have internet presence. Pandora, Bandcamp, SoundCloud, and YouTube help to establish internet presence as well. The use of technology in the field of music production is nothing to take lightly, and companies creating avenues to help you get your music to the masses through technology is becoming the norm. To stay ahead of competition using technology, you absolutely have to push yourself even harder. People listening or watching you on a screen may feel the need to click off because they figure, hey, I can come back to them anytime. You have to capture your audience from the moment that they click on your link and hold their attention. You have to do what no one else is doing. Take the grace that maximize off of internet presence like Soulja Boy and create your own fusion blueprint. Everything is about blueprints, creating your own. Do not do what you did before, because just like you fuse together great ideas, someone else is fusing together ideas, including yours. Constantly look for new audiences, new ways to present yourself to the world. Technology advantage allows just that. So what will you do with the technology you have? As for me,